Hey, good morning, Facebook. Happy Saturday, happy weekend to you. Sorry, no sunrise today. God had different plans. And while the title says, well, things in this world seem all out of whack, God just says, you know what? Life is still going on, and I'm going to show you that in just a minute. Check this out. First off, good morning to you. This is a beautiful thing about the beach. Something I look forward to every year, and this is the first for the season, at least here. Check this out. I want to show you what this looks like. So you see from there? I know those of you that live at the beach know what this is all about right here. Check this out. Hey, good morning. Some fresh turtle tracks. They don't get any fresher than that, huh? Pretty awesome. Check this out. Little Mother Nature this morning. I'm going to walk you up. Now, we don't get a ton of them like they do in Costa Rica. We've been there too, but this is pretty amazing here for us. Literally, this must have happened about an hour ago. Those are sea turtle tracks leading up to the mama's nest, and they already marked it off. They do a great job here in Atlantic Beach, actually all across the beaches here. Pretty cool stuff. I don't know what number this one is, but they rope it off so that nobody disturbs the nest. Good stuff there. Check this out. So that's they come up one way, and then they leave, and I'm going to say this might have been coming up or leaving. I'm not quite sure. I don't really know how that works. So the mama comes up, lays her eggs, and then heads back out to the sea. And I heard, and I've done a little research on it. They travel thousands and thousands of miles, and they come back and lay eggs at the same place. Isn't that pretty awesome? Check that out. So no sunrise today. It's all cloudy, but just God flexing and saying, you know what? Life might be jacked up. The world might be jacked up right now. But there's life. There's signs of life in this world. Pretty amazing stuff, right? Good stuff. So listen, I don't know how your week went, if you had a good week or a bad week, or, an exciting week or a crappy week or a depressing week or an anxious week, a fatigued week. Maybe you're getting back in a new transition, back into this new normal. You're back to work. Kids are, out of school now. You're trying to figure out what to do with them if they're younger. Maybe making sure, like my kids, that they're not sitting in their room on their phones all day long, right? Kind of craziness. And I can tell you what, time and time again, when things seem all out of whack, God just likes to show up. And for me this morning, first walk. Now look, they'll be in the next probably next month or two. Check this out. In the next month or two, there's going to be those type of little roped off things all up and down the beach. And right now, this is the first one closest to us, which literally just happened. I'm going to show you this again. It's pretty cool stuff. If you're just coming on here, you have to go back and watch. So mama just came up, laid her eggs. I'm going to show you one more time because I think it's such a beautiful thing. And if you ever get to see a sea turtle hatch, a sea turtle nest hatch, and then she goes all the way out. I don't know if you can see it from afar there. Cool stuff. So check this out. What's really cool is you can actually, they number when the nests are laid. They number them, so then they have an idea. And I think it's like 40 days. I can't remember. We have a friend who's like the sea turtle whisperer. Laura, if you're watching this, I'm going to be checking in on you to know when the next sea turtle. I know we got a while. We still got like a month or so. They're all starting to just lay their eggs now. But we've gotten to see the sea turtles hatch. And what's really cool, I'll show you. And I won't disturb the nest because that's not what you do. You don't disturb it. But you can see here, check this out. Pretty cool. And maybe I'll go live and show you sometime. You can't shine a light on them. But when they come up, you see it's called they emerge. And they basically, that sand starts to shake and starts to move. And then you see all these little guys, all these little sea turtles are about the size of maybe the palm of smaller than the palm of your hand, and they all go running out to sea. They go chasing, and they have these little internal GPS systems that know to go out into the ocean. And it's pretty crazy how it works. It is pretty crazy. In fact, they had some when the turtles, They don't all hatch, unfortunately, right? It's just part of Mother Nature as well. And they actually do a dig to see how many, and they all do it, it's all safely done. But sometimes there's one or two little stragglers that had a hard time getting out, and they help them out. And one time we got to watch one of the volunteers help get one out, and they held the turtle up, and they showed when they hold it up and face it away from the ocean, the head turns towards the ocean. It's the coolest thing ever. And that's basically their GPS saying, that's the direction I need to go. So for me to share with you this today, it gives me goosebumps because, for me, what I tend to do is I want to go the other direction. But God has a different plan. And when I focus on him, he tends to point me in that direction and says, okay, Mark, I got the GPS. This is the way you should go. So I don't know what your world is like right now. I don't know what's jacked up. Maybe there's probably chances are at least a couple of things. There are a few things jacked up in my world. But I'll tell you, one of the most comforting things for me is knowing God's got it. God's got it. He's going to show you life when it only seems like there's just death and destruction and just chaos, right, going on in this world. And I hope this little bit of encouragement to you, seeing a little sea turtle. I wish sometimes I'll catch it. If I can catch a sea turtle, I will come on live. I'll make it a point to bring my phone. I don't always bring it down to the beach, but I'll make it a point to bring my phone and maybe get up a little bit earlier and come down and see if there's any more sea turtles coming. If I can get one live, I will show it to you because it's the most amazing thing ever. So anyway, that's all I got. 8 o'clock a.m. We're going to do a little daily dose. Saturday is review time, right? We're going to review our week. And I hope you check back in 8 a.m. That's Eastern Standard Time, Daily Dose. That's Mark Avens. Happy Saturday to you. Take care. God bless. We'll see you.